Is this Italian worth your time?
Princess Bear, today we're hanging out in Disney Springs because it's time to return to the place of apparently crafted Italian.
Terralina.
Yes, because of their more choice of foodie entertainment, we have to find out if it is actually worth their time. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. It's looking really empty in there.
It's time for foodie and chill. Starting off with focaccia bread, vegan, served with olive oil, balsamic vinaigrette by request, and pepper. I'm here for this beautiful focaccia bread, and then I got some balsamic, even though there's olive oil here and pepper and all that. I got balsamic, my fave. I'm just gonna do a little dippy dip. I'm glad that they changed the bread, because last time that I had the bread here, it was very hard and it cost me a lot of money at the dentist afterwards. This bread gives me flashbacks of like old Tony's before they changed their menu and didn't make vegan bread anymore. This is really good. It also has like a nice like little sourdough tang to it, which I'm into. I like this bread. It gives very good bread. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 breads.
I like places that adhere to the basket of bread. A basket, literally. It's a wire basket, but a basket none the same. It smells focaccia-y. Just give it a whole dip. I'm not even gonna break it apart. Do it bear style. Nice, fluffy. Doesn't feel like it came in a bag. I can do that. I would give that a 3.5 out of 5 claws.
Annabella Pinot Noir, vegan, 14.1% ABV. I got a beautiful Pinot Noir that is vegan. Cheers to the vegan wines. It's nice and complex. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's a very interesting Pinot Noir. I would say it's like medium bodied. It doesn't have like too much grape forward. It blends very nicely. It's just creamy, I think, as a wine. I would give it 4 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel very fine.
No Italian meal is complete without at least a little bit of adult grape juice. Kids, none for you. Adults, more for you. Cheers. I wasn't expecting it to be so aromatic. For Pinot Noir, I think it's rather like light and crisp. Normally you get like medium to like full body. This is like on the lighter side of medium, and I think it's rather drinkable. Not too tart. It's a good beverage. It's a good sipper. I would give it 4 out of 5 claws.
The Italian Margarita.
I'm starting to feel like the baseline test for any sort of bar or cocktail service in an Italian restaurant is their ability to make a decent Italian margarita. Yes, I know, weird. You think you come here, you order wine, but the princess is here for the wine. I'm here for the cocktails and the beer. So why not? A little sweet, a little syrupy. I feel it's almost like Kool-Aid with a kick. I don't know if I love that, but I'm gonna drink it because we commit to our mistakes. 2.5 out of 5 claws.
Veggie pasta Pomodoro, modified vegan, fresh vegetables with spaghetti noodles and tomato sauce. This is the Veggie Primavera. It's either this or like a spaghetti. So we're gonna do pocket parm automatically. I could also ask for red pepper. I did bring my own red pepper as well, but I just want to go hard on the parm because I feel like this really needs it. Now, doesn't that look like a much better pasta offering? I think so. Let's go ahead and dive in. I don't have a spoon for twirling my pasta, so I'm just gonna twirl it against the plate. I commit to this mistake. It really just tastes like spaghetti with veggies and marinara. That's pretty much what it is. It's nothing to write home about. and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually think that Marie and Enzo's does a little bit better Italian food than Terralina. There's a reason why Bear and I have not been back to this restaurant. This is only our third review here, so it tells you a lot about what we think about this place. And I feel bad having not gone to Marie and Enzo's as much because they deserve more love than this place. But this dish, I give it like a 2.5 out of 5. Pasta. There's nothing to write home about. I think you can get a better vegan dish at Tony's.
No. The princess is the nicer of us two. I know that she'll tell you that I'm the nicer of the two. And over the longer timeline, I believe that might be true, but initially, I throw a lot more shade than she does. Marie and Enzo's has indeed upgraded their menu, but they're not free from shade. That's only because of the work of their culinary team over the last year or so. They've even had things that we could modify to eat there. So, better than Terralina, we shall see. Off-the-shelf pasta, I'll normally give some places some hate for that you don't have anything on the menu that's already vegan. But maybe you actually have so much faith in your chef team and what you have available that, this humongous portion, and it is a massive portion of Primavera, maybe this is a sell. This is definitely enough to feed at least 2.5 vegans. Okay. The sauce, slightly above standard. The pasta is cooked well. Got veggies in here. They threw the kitchen sink at you. There's some dirt roots in here. There's some asparagus in here. You have some eggplant. There is broccoli. You are definitely not going to look at this and leave with an empty stomach, if you can stomach it. It is, however, I wouldn't even say better than that. It's like Olive Garden level. I think I have to agree with the Princess and Marie and Enzo's is probably the better deal if you're really craving Italian. But honestly, again, Marie and Enzo's has worked to be better. It's been a slow hill. They're still patina group, but they have worked. And credit where credit is due. I definitely remember this being worse the last time we were here, so this is really standard. I don't think you're going to be upset eating here. Just don't expect a memorable meal that you're going to brag to your family about that we ate at Terralina. You have to go there. You'll never hear me say that. And if you do, that means I've been kidnapped and you need to send somebody. Call the princess. Call the mouse. Just don't call the police. I would give it 3.25 out of 5 claws. It's a good dish. At least I'm not going to throw it away.
Grilled salmon, gluten-free, served with crispy potato planks, garlic spinach, and olive-truffle tapenade.
Trying to give the full spread of the menu a chance to impress me here. I could have easily just gotten like a pasta, and my default for most pasta, honestly, nowadays is the shrimp scampi. Lazy of me, I know. But you know what? They have a grill, a whole section that says on the grill. They have steak, and they have a salmon. Served with some, looks like wedge potatoes, and a nice sauce with a olive-truffle tapenade. I'm at least curious enough. Now, it's a huge portion of salmon. I was looking for something a lot smaller, a lot more dainty looking. But this is a fish fit for a bear. I was afraid mostly more of this, but I did ask to serve for her recommendation of the olive-truffle tapenade. Olive, tapenade, and truffle are two very strong flavors. You're going to put those on top of a fish, and it's delicate and soaks up flavors as easily as salmon. Of course, you get like an olive-truffle flavored salmon. I'm not being able to salmon. The salmon is definitely there, it's present. Not so much as getting overpowered. The olive tapenade with the truffle is an accompaniment, and the truffle isn't like you just tried to lick somebody's back of the woods mushroom garden. There were some effects. It's actually a fairly decent fish. It feels like it was cooked well. Let's try it with a little bit more of the sauce and some of the potatoes they have at the base. Before I pass full judgment. Judge Bear slams his gavel. And you're not guilty of a crime, at the very least. It's a decent dish. It's well-cooked fish. The tapenade is good. Gives you a nice flavor in the mouth. Again, nothing to be like, this needs to be a dish you need to run here and get. But if you're in Disney Springs and you can't find a reservation, I would much rather you eat here than say paddlefish. Now, apparently they're run by the same company. Maybe they need to show paddlefish how to cook food. Just saying. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 stars.
My portion is like 5 times bigger than Bear's. I'm definitely taking this home and juicing it up with extras. Maybe throw some TVP in there.
I will go so far as to say that Terralina did not disappoint me.
I will not give them a consistency point because the first time that we came, it was great. Second time we came, I had to go to the dentist and spend thousands of dollars. And this time has been good too. So I can't say on the consistency scale that it's good, but I will say the times where it was good, it was really good. And the times where it was bad, it was obviously really bad.
Here's the thing, especially for me with Terralina, is I will talk a lot of trash about Terralina, but it sits in the shadow of this place. And when you have this as comparison, well, you're probably not doing too bad. And
they are sister companies,
after
all.
Yes. But I don't know what you guys think about Terralina. It sits in a weird spot. There's usually always reservations open. And while I have thrown some shade, it probably doesn't deserve as much hate as I have thrown into it in the past. Consistency or not. But we don't know what you think because you, all of you here, are foodies like the rest of us, your opinion does matter. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Now, if there's any place else you think that we need to return to, or deserve some sort of YouTube foodie redemption, as long as it's not paddlefish, let us know in the comments below.
We're doing that too.
Yeah, we're probably doing it eventually too. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I'm just gonna leave.
Y'all keep scaring her away. I lost the girl.